Hi, Scottish Mudlarking here with Nicole and Craig. It's been a long time since we've been here, but we've got ourselves back down to Deep Woodland Dump. We're also looking for Mysterious Hole. If you wonder what Mysterious Hole is, that's where we found that globe object. We think it was a seltzer, we're not entirely sure, but it's given us a taste for the weird and the wonderful. And we're back on the lookout for more weird and wonderful finds. And if we get lucky, we might find some tiny little jam pots for the Etsy store. Let's see how we go. Well, this is very promising. We've really only just arrived here. It's been a while since we've been here. Well, this is this bottle, and I think it's the very first thing that we found when we came in here. And to me, it's really just a big stoneware bottle. But you know what it is, right?
Yeah, I think it's a Master Ink bottle.
We should probably say what a Master Ink bottle is. Basically what you're saying is, that was packed full of ink and it filled all the little bottles.
Yeah.
Or maybe if it was in an office, that would fill all the wells.
Office or a school or something like that, yeah.
Cool. Okay, chuck it in the hole.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
This is quite cool. There's lots of shards here, lots of broken bits, but there's the odd wee gem as well. This piece here, a nice wee, looks like a wee medicinal vial. It's definitely been in the fire. I think that's actually in the inside. There's a shame. A wee hole in that. But I spotted something else just off to the side here that's one of Nicole's favourite things to find. Oh, I can hear Nicole coming. Found one of your favourite things to find. Tell you, before I pick it out, I'm going to ask Nicole to see if she can see it. I think Nicole has seen it. You can see it, right?
Yeah, I can see it. It's a vulcanite stopper.
Okay, maybe we'll go grab that.
Okay, cool. Alright, oh nice. Little difficult to see the writing.
Yeah.
It says James Dunbar, and it will probably say Edinburgh on the bottom there. Really big brewery in Dunbar, in Edinburgh.
Okie dokes, let's have that then.
Yeah. So there's a nice wee hole there, and on the edge, there's always little things on the edges. You have to be careful on the edges though, but there's a wee vulcanite stopper in there, and we've just arrived, so I don't even have my gloves on yet. Now let's see what it says. Okay, it says Riley. So this is lovely, a Riley stopper, nice shape vulcanite stopper. Cool.
So we're still really on the edges here of the woodland dump. Yeah, as I say, somebody's just dug a new hole here, and there's lots of stuff around it. Now we normally expect to find quite a few of these here, so that's nice. Got another wee pipe bowl there. Have a look at that one. Yep, absolutely as expected. It's one of these TW pipes with the hatched hand motif. Now I don't know if this one will have the heart. Typically these style of pipes that we find here don't have the heart, and nope, it doesn't have the heart, but it does have, you can maybe see the TW there. So we'll take that. So I saw a little bit of shininess that caught my eye here, and I'm not entirely sure what it is. So we'll see. It's just this thing here. It's probably just a broken bit of bottom of a bottle, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's a little bit more of a bottle than I thought.
Right.
Okay, it's one of these wee slim-necked kind of utility bottle type things. So I just showed you a little medicinal bottle that had a crack in it. Now the eagle-eyed among you might have seen something that I entirely missed when I was doing that. But Nicole kind of joined me when we were picking up that vulcanite stopper, and she said, oh look, there's a bead.
Yay!
Can you see it?
It's a tiny one as well.
It is tiny, it's one of these wee blue ones. Oh, I can see it on the monitor now, that's cool.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm going to put that in my safe pocket.
Yeah, we've been finding and losing and finding and losing beads.
Yeah, not marbles.
Long story.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a nice wee bead.
Yeah.
We'll have that one.
Okay. I feel this could be a really great day for small finds, because I think you just missed something and it's right down at my feet.
Yeah, I seem to be missing these finds today. But that's cool.
Yeah.
That's why it's always a good idea, I think, if you do want to come out and try and find things, have somebody else with you. So I'm going to move this twig out of the way.
Yeah.
Because you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
The amount of things that I actually find in the edit as well is testament to just how difficult it is to see things when you're staring down a camera. Well, I say that, but you know. So that's cool. We've got a marble, we've got a bead, we've got a stopper.
Oh,
we can go home. Yeah, that's it. We found all 3 favourite things. So we can crack on. We can go home. We'll get some fish and chips for dinner. And that's us. No, let's see what else we can find.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous today. We just followed a wee path. We found this new hole that's been dug. We think there's some new holes inside there. We're not even inside the woods yet.
No.
And yeah, there's some really awesome stuff here. Now again, I think today is Nicole's day for the Eagle Eye badge. Because just as we were picking up that wee bead there, Nicole glanced across and saw this. And I'm pretty sure you can see that. That's a really lovely little decanter, or maybe a big perfume bottle stopper.
Yeah, or an apothecary bottle there, and all of that.
Yeah.
Let's have that.
Well, that's nice. I wonder what that will look like cleaned up. I'm not sure if you can see, there's quite a delicate pattern on this little tile here.
Oh.
Just this one here.
Looks like creasing. Is there an actual pattern on it?
Yeah, there's definitely a pattern on it. The pattern's in kind of yellow.
Ooh.
I'm going to pass that out to you.
Okay.
And I'm just going to scan over to the left here because there's a wee bottle. And I don't know if it's in one piece. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. Nicole has that just now. Be giving it a wee wipe on the grass maybe. Do you know what? I think we could actually spend all day just hacking away at this wee wall just right in front of us, just picking away here. You can see big panes of glass in there. I'm sure there's other really kind of cool stuff in there, but it's this little bottle and I just want to grab that out and we'll take a look and see if it's in one piece. Oh, cool. Wee crack. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, you can definitely see that pattern now. That's definitely not checking.
No, that's real. Or did you think it was a chicken?
No, you said it's just checking.
Oh,
it's just the crack. So what Nicole meant was this crazing, the crackling of that. No, what you call it?
The glaze.
The glaze, thank you. Words have gone today. But that's beautiful.
Yeah, that looks like a really lovely sort of Art Deco style, maybe a fireplace tile.
Do you think it'll clean up?
Oh yeah. We should maybe take that then.
I think we should, yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Let's have that.
Yeah.
And let's get into the woods.
Let's do that.
So we've literally just come across the fence and we're just into the sort of like the very, very, very edges of the woods here. And you know what? I think we could spend all day here and come away happy with many really, really, really cool finds. Yeah. But as always, we're on the search for the weird and the wonderful.
Yeah.
Now there is a place nearby here and we think it's somewhere over in that direction, back over the fence, but I'm not 100% sure. And we're going to try and get over there and we'll maybe do a little Sunday special if we can. But in the meantime, I want to take a little bit of time just to scan around here because the bottle diggers have been a really, really cool bunch of folks. And they've left us lots and lots and lots of wee treats.
Oh, yes.
Now the cool thing here is you can see there's a wee bit of label in there. So we've got these 3 tiny bottles. You know how much we love a tiny bottle? And as Nicole's pointed out, there's a wee test tubey type thing there. I don't think we'll waste any time in picking these bottles up. Oh, there's actually something, I'll tell you something. There's just too much here. There's too much here. I was slightly distracted there because I just saw something cool. Okay, this is what Nicole was just pointing out as well. Tiny little kind of vial there as well. Sorry, the camera's shading things here a wee bit. Let's grab those, pop them in the bag, and we'll take a closer look at those. I think we'll have to do a wee roundup today. It might not be a roundup as such, but it'll be a wee look at the things that we've found. So I think those wee bottles are always lovely. Always lovely to get some wee bottles. But there's lots and lots and lots of stuff around here. Lots of other bottles, some of them really interesting. I mean, things like that, we're just going to pass them by today. And we're going to try and find the weird and the wonderful. But at least something really quite interesting. Now that's an interesting shape. But I mean, I think it's obviously going to stay here.
Yeah, it's got a big crack
It has a huge crack in there. But it would have been lovely. I don't know what it would have been. I think fancy paste jar, face cream jar.
Maybe a face cream or something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure. It looks like a muffin.
It does, doesn't it? Does a bit.
Yeah.
So there's some other interesting bottles around here.
Okay.
There's a wee seafoam bottle right next to that there.
This one here.
Yeah, I think the top's cracked off on that.
Yeah.
Now I can see a wee marmalade jar.
All right.
Just off to the side there.
All right. Yeah. That. The slightly bigger size. Yeah.
It is. It's a kind of medium size. But I think it has. Does that? Could you maybe have a wee look at that? Grab that up. Oh, it's no. It's just dirt. Just mine, can it?
Oh yeah. There's
That's a shame.
huge crack in this one, so I think we'll leave that one behind just now. You thought it might have had a print on it.
I thought it might have. Yeah. That's what I thought. But I've just seen something down here that's very blue.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
it looks to me like it's ceramic though, rather than anything else. It's right in there.
Okay.
I think that's ceramic.
Yeah, it is.
It's not weird. It's not wonderful. It's just broken, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, scanning along.
Yeah, let's see what else is here.
Now I have to say though, as we're about to approach something here, we can say that the bottle diggers have been really, really kind.
Yeah.
Now I don't know where to go first. I think what I'll do. Do you know what? This is a shame because Nicole pointed this out earlier on and went, ooh. Now I'm not sure which item it was that you were saying ooh at. If it was this, you'll be disappointed. There's a big break in it there. That's an interesting wee bottle.
A couple of chips on that
There's a couple of chips, yeah.
Yeah.
Now the other thing that I can see there is this bottle. Now I'm interested in that bottle because of its shape.
Alright, I'll move it closer to the other
Maybe
bottles.
if you can move it out of here just now, and we'll take a wee look at that when we swing back around in a minute. I'm also aware of the fact that I was slightly distracted there. We just had a wee chat with a chap that's come up all the way from Bradford.
Yeah.
So hello to anyone who's watching in Bradford.
Hello.
We just met one of your pals.
Yeah.
Lovely chap. They're off digging in another corner, so we'll catch up with them in a wee bit. Now, here's a cool thing. Now I know you're thinking, why didn't you pick up those bottles?
Oh, I see it.
You see it?
It's a partial writing slate.
It is. It's just over here.
Oh.
And this one's got squares on it. I'm going to pop that down here. Hopefully you can see that.
Ooh.
Is it a writing slate though?
I think so, but it's not.
They're scored in.
Well, it might be on the other side. Turn it around. Yeah,
lines on that side, maths on that side. That's awesome.
Oh, I love that
I've got to have that.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's take that.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
So I was a wee bit distracted there when we were looking at those little bottles, and this is why, I don't know if you can see it, but just in here, something just became obviously shiny and glassy for a second there. So I'm going to have a look at that because it looks like a big chunk, and I'm not quite sure what it is.
Oh.
I don't think it's glass actually. Oh, what a shame. Right, so I can tell you what that is now that we see it. It was a stopper of one kind or another.
Right.
I'm not sure exactly what kind of stopper, but if we look on the bottom we can see the break there. You can see that break when I get it in the light. So that's been snapped off.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is that a big chunk of glass? Is that for us?
I think I might still take it because it's like a partial stopper. It's like half a bead.
It's quite cool, isn't it? So we'll have that one.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to scanning over this lot here.
Yeah. I see something there that I definitely want to have a look at.
If you can hear the sound of shovels in the distance, it's the bottle diggers we met just a wee minute ago.
Yeah.
They're busy unearthing stuff and taking goodies back with them to Bradford. Now, I said earlier that the bottle diggers have been really kind to us. Those 3 little bottles were gorgeous, but look at this.
Oh.
2 of your favourite bits.
Yeah, do that.
Now, before we go any further though, I just want to point out this.
All right. Can I point out something else?
I just want to take this out of the ground first because that
No way!
is whole.
Oh, that's a little tiny. Is it 1 gram or something? Or...
I don't know what it is, but I just found a poison bottle and it's in perfect condition. Look at that!
Oh, now that is wonderful.
Now, what I'm going to say about that is that the bottle diggers definitely missed that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they missed that one. So, our sincerest apologies. Well, what we're going to say is we're very, very grateful. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to put that in this little tub. Nicole is twitching to try and get at something else.
It's this, because it's the top of a figurine. It's just the other way around, so it looks funny.
Oh,
so you
okay,
see?
so it's the head. Is that an angel? No, it's not.
No.
An angel wouldn't have such a low cut top. It looks more like a milkmaid, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Your stereotypical milkmaid.
Oh, now that's lovely. We usually find like headless figurines, so now we've just found a head. That's cool.
That's very, very cool. It's a very nice one as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think just in this tiny wee area, do you know, before when I saw that green thing I thought, well, it's just a wee bit of green, maybe just the top, and I was more excited by this, which this medical vial here, and I still am, I still like these things. We'll pop that in there. This will be a little collection bowl for the minute in there.
There we go.
I think we'll leave that red glove behind.
Yeah.
But we're definitely taking this
Oh
lot.
yeah, yeah. I might even take the bowl.
Oh wow.
That's amazing, Han.
Yeah, I'm going to shine some light through that in a minute because that is, I think, that might be one of our best ever finds. I sort of put it completely in the shade. You can't see it.
Find of the day.
Find of the year.
Yeah, so far, yeah, definitely.
Okay,
done.
let's grab them and pop them in the bag.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't think we're going to top that poison bottle today. It's not weird and but it is wonderful. Yeah, there you go. It's wonderful. We found our wonderful find of the day. Now, one of the other things that we know about this this tip is that we find a lot of pipe bowls.
Oh yeah?
Can you see the pipe bowl?
No.
Really?
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah, yeah. It's there. Spoilers.
Yeah. My guess is it's going to be the usual. It's going to have, well, that's unusual actually already because it has this.
Okay.
Hang on a wee second, I'll put this in the light. Now I thought this pipe bowl was worth having a wee look at because it's quite unlike a lot of the pipe bowls that we find here. This spur looks like it's supposed to look like wood.
Yeah.
I think you can see that. There's no TW mark on this one, there's no hand, there's nothing else, but just this interesting little piece of decoration.
Yeah, yeah. Difficult to identify.
So lots of goodies here. Really surprising actually, but do you know what I cannot go over? That poison bottle. That's definitely the best find.
I definitely think so, yeah.
There's something down here as well. Now there's little bits of blue glass, sorry, I'm constantly changing subject. There's so much here to talk about. Lots of little shards here.
Ah, look here. Look.
Ah.
Can you see what that is?
Yeah,
It's just a part of
is.
it, but...
Yeah, it's more, you know, hashtag doll's house furniture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a tiny half wee
It's a little teacup.
cup. Yeah, just a tiny piece, so
Yeah.
we'll take that.
Oh, it is as well, it's just half. It's less than I thought it was as well.
Okay. Well, you know, I'll take that.
Yeah. Now, just looking a little bit ahead, you might be forgiven to think that we're in teapot tip.
But
You've just seen a wee teapot there. But there was a bit of blue glass over here. I think it is just a bit of blue glass.
Yeah, I think so too.
Now when I saw the green glass, I thought, I thought it was just the bottle top or maybe just the side, so it's always worth looking. But that's a tiny wee bit of blue there.
Yeah.
It's a lovely nice colour.
Yeah, it certainly is.
But I think we'll leave it here.
Yeah.
Now, moving along. There's a jar, it's quite a good sized jar. Now today, as we said in the intro, we're looking for the tiny little jars.
Yeah.
So if we can find a few of those tiny little jars, then we can replenish our Etsy supplies of small jars. Oh man, this is hard to get around here. I'm trying to avoid falling into the hole that's just off to my left now. Now, is this one in one piece? I really like these jars.
Oh no. Oh.
Sadness.
No, no, no.
Nothing says sadness like a broken jam jar.
Or a teapot.
Yeah. Again, you know, I mean, if we were at the beach, things like this glass here,
yeah.
that would be, we'd be doing cartwheels for that. Really
Lovely
would.
piece of milk glass here.
But not here. Now, there is one thing that I want to look at definitely before we leave this area. It is massive. It's a real conundrum for us. Should we take it with us? Now, I know that if we open that question to you guys, you're going to say, yeah, you should have taken that. You would be insane not to. But yeah, Nicole's just spotted what I saw, which is one good reason not to take that. Now, because I might lose this if I don't go back, I'm going to swing round and just pick up a nice wee stopper. I think we're going to end up with about 30 stoppers today. Now, we will go down and look at that large object in just a second, but I have a fair idea that if I took my eye off this, I probably wouldn't see it again. I hope you can see what it is now.
It's a vulcanite stopper.
It is indeed. It's one of these ones that I like to think of as being a little bit like Mickey Mouse. I don't know why, it's not like it's got ears as such, but it's not that rounded top that you'd normally see in the vulcanite stoppers.
Funnily enough, there are some that have like an ear on either side. And,
there are indeed.
Yeah, they do look like Mickey Mouse.
Let's have that.
Okay.
We'll look for Mickey later.
There's a wee pipe. Oh, that's nice. Doesn't look like there's anything on it, just that tiny wee decoration at the top here. That's nice. They're always really nice in our trinket dishes, so I'm definitely taking this one.
That's quite cool. I'm not quite sure what that is. You know, it might be one of these things that's got water in it. It might be one of these things that we've seen before. I'm going to pass that over to Nicole.
Okay.
Because this is the thing that I actually saw that got me down here. Now, my guess is that it's sod's law that this one's going to be broken. But the one that I just took is nice. So what's this? Oh, yeah, it is broken. It's just a bottleneck. Oh, that's a bit tedious. But whilst we're here, you can't leave behind a pipe bowl when you find one. Might not like pipe bowls, but you know.
Is there anything on it?
I don't know. We're about to see. Ow! One of the last nettles of the year managed to get my finger. Should have looked where it was going. Now this is much more typical. You see the little spur there of the pipe bowls that we find here. They have that little spur. Whoops, sorry. Punching the camera there. Have that little spurs pointing down. The one that we found just a minute ago was pointing off in the opposite direction. This one, I guess, yeah, I can see the hand motif there. I'm not sure if you can.
I can see it
clean
from
that
here.
up. But does it have TW on it? It does. You can see the W if I rub a bit of dirt into it.
This little pipe bowl's actually a lot more interesting than we first thought. Either the owner or someone since has scratched intricate little designs into the side. We're not quite sure what they are or if they have any significance at all. If you think you know, let us know in the comments.
Well, to keep my promise, I'm going to climb myself back out of this wee area. Oh, I don't know why Nicole was pointing at my feet there. I may have been about to stand on something quite nice. Now, let's have a look at this.
Yeah.
I think you can probably see the reason why we're going to have a real problem deciding whether or not we take this. Do you know what? We've left something behind, and I'm going to go and get it in just a minute, but we'll have a look at this first. This is the thing that we saw. That's a weird sentence. This is the thing that we saw. So we saw this, and we were left with a real problem. You know, what do we do about it? It's clearly, now, is it a mortar or a pestle? I think a pestle is the
thing.
That's the thing you do, bang, 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 bang. Yeah, that's that bit. So I think this must be the mortar then, right?
I think so, yeah. It has a big hole in it. I mean,
It
nothing
does.
that milliput couldn't fix, I guess.
That's very true. I don't think we'll be mixing anything up. But this, what kind of a person would have a mortar like this?
A pharmacy?
A pharmacist certainly would, maybe
yeah.
a cook.
Look, this is how big it is. It really is
Yeah.
very big. So,
Yeah, it's big there. We can see,
yeah.
you know, the kind of details. It's got the lip here for pouring stuff.
Oh, I'm so tempted.
yeah,
Maybe
I
there
know.
are any marks on it. Let's have a look. I'll take this.
Well, maybe turn it upside down and we'll
mark
see if
out.
there's a maker's mark on it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Maybe pop that, if you can pop that up against it. Oh, that's had some done, right?
Oh, yeah.
Something's hit that very heavy. Unless, do you think that's not a part of the... That's cracked, right? That's
Yeah, I
broken.
think that is actually cracked, yeah. I'm not seeing any marks on it. It does seem to be just plain, but still, I kind of like it.
Yeah. Oh, tell you, weighs a wee ton.
Oh, right.
It does weigh a wee ton.
Oh, you would have to carry it then.
Yeah, that and the camera and the bags. Okay, well,
Why don't we leave it here, because I think we'll probably get out of this area, and if you feel like taking it later.
okay, so if we swing by this area later, we'll be listening for shouts from around the world saying,
Yeah.
take it away, take it home, take it home. Meantime, we're going to crack on.
Yeah.
Now this is another time where we've had to kind of go back to an area because we saw something that was interesting out of the corner of our eyes whilst we were filming something else and forgot it was here. Forgot to pick it up, so we've come back because we remembered a little laterally. Now there it is. Hang on, I'm back in the hole back in the hole I was struggling to get out of before. Okay, now.
All right.
Yeah, you can see it now.
Oh, what is that?
It looks to me like the top has been snapped a little bit, but I am going to play the Joker card on this. We'll take it out because I think it's weird or wonderful.
I think it's
maybe
wonderful.
both.
Yeah.
It's a lovely wee bottle, isn't it?
It's really nice. I think it's a small perfume bottle. There would have been a label just here. But it's very fractured, and I know if I took it home I'd be tempted to keep it.
Yeah, it's a lovely wee thing. I mean, I'm going to focus off the object for a second. I mean, you can see the fence there. That's how far we've come today. Really not very far at all.
No.
But so many really cool things to look at.
Yeah.
And this is definitely one of them. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There's all these wee knobbles on the side. They're obviously not there to mark that this is poison, but if it was perfume, as Nicole thinks, then you
Yeah.
certainly wouldn't want to be swinging it down anyway. But yeah, you can probably see, I hope you can see all those little fractures in the glass there.
Yeah. The dots look like they were applied separately by hand rather than being a mould. So maybe it's really old. I don't know. What do you think? Should I take it?
I don't know. So I think we spent most of our day in that first area, which was just awesome. There was so much stuff there. We could have spent, I don't know, another couple of hours in there easily.
Yeah.
We haven't found Mystery Hole yet, but in our searches we came across this wee pile. And Nicole spotted something really quite lovely there.
This is what caught my eye. And it looks like it might be like a little dish from a child's tea set, or the bottom of one of these hens, but in tiny form.
Right, yeah, so those hens would have typically been for keeping eggs fresh and that kind
Yeah.
of thing. That.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, let's bring that out a little closer to the camera, and you can maybe have a wee look on the bottom. Oh, I think it is. I think you're right.
Oh!
It's like a miniature version of those little hen's nests.
Yeah.
Now, I'll see if I can find a photograph to put alongside this. So I'm going to pop this right over to one side of the film here.
Yeah.
So there would have been a little ceramic hen, and it would have
amazing.
sat on top of that.
Okay, next thing, I can see one little bottle that I definitely want to take, and something in that dish with the holes. Can you see what it is yet?
I can't see the thing in the dish with the holes. I can see that there's some shaping in there, but let's have a look at that little bottle. So I think you can. I'm going to just edge in a little bit closer.
That's this little tiny bottle. Definitely going to take that one.
I wonder if we'll be able to see what's on the label of that when we get it cleaned up.
Yeah, I always love that wee ghost label.
Okay, so let's pop that
take
out.
that away. Okay.
Now this is what Nicole was talking about here, and I can see much more clearly that there's a face in there now. There's a head in there.
It is, yeah. A head with a hat on.
Right, but what could that have been?
Oh, probably a figurine, so that's just the top of the figurine. Now, that's another
Yeah, but
head.
hang on. Is that in the bowl or is it attached to the bowl? I thought it was attached. Oh no, it's not. It's a figurine, it's separate. Okay, that answers all my questions. I wondered what a lying down figurine would have been doing on top of a plate. Because that would be a bit creepy.
Yeah. Okay, now that's very cool. That's certainly weird and wonderful.
We'll be having that. Oh, do you got a nettle as well? The nettles are on their last legs, but they've still got a sting in them, folks. Well, you know, if I was the Hulk, I'd start falling asleep because this is an obscure reference, but the sun is going down. The sun is going down. So anybody who's Marvel fans might get that one. Anybody who's not will think I'm a bit unhinged, and you might both be right. Now I was just walking along to where Nicole's been setting up our finds of the day, so that we can talk about our favourite finds. And I saw this wee thing. Now, first thing I thought was, that's a wee bone, isn't it? It's just a wee bone. And then oh look, it has a bottom. We're going to call that a bottom.
No way!
It has a bottom. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Look, what's that?
I would have stood on that.
It has wee tootsies being feet there. And you can see the gap here between the legs. So I think what we'll need to do is scrape the dirt out of there.
Okay, well I could maybe...
Nicole's going to lend a hand. I'm somewhat limited given the fact I'm holding this camera as well. So yeah, you can see we found a frozen charlotte. So this has been, I think, possibly my best day out yet. I say that having found a tear catcher, or a so-called tear catcher, a few weeks ago. But today I found that awesome wee poison bottle. And here you can see the wee feet, you can see the legs, wee tummy here.
That's mine. I'm having that. I'm keeping it.
Now, yeah. That's very cool. It's such a shame it doesn't have the head on.
Yeah.
But you know, a headless frozen charlotte is still a frozen charlotte.
Yeah. We might be able to talk about the frozen charlottes.
If we don't do that to cover that in this video, again, what I'll do is I'll take out the history section and post that separately somewhere. Let's have that. Cool find.
Dude. No words. Just happiness, just pure happiness. That is so cool. That's got to be my favourite find of the day, and I didn't even find it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nicole doesn't have to find these things to be ecstatically happy about them. They just have to be cool.
Awesome.
Okay, let's have a look at our 3 favourite finds of the day.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. I think it's a nice wee selection of stuff. That's one of the things that I like about this. You can get that all in a wee box, but you know what? There's some really cracking stuff there as well.
Yeah. Do you want to start with your favourite finds, or shall I start?
I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty obvious to most people what my 3 favourite finds are, or at least 2 of them.
Yeah, I think we share one.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll start then.
Okay.
What's my favourite find? Okay, one, it's got to be that marble, because we've actually not found that very many marbles at the bottle dumps. We found loads of stoppers, not that many marbles. Then there's the bead, and I've put it in here because I've lost so many beads before.
Yeah, I should say Nicole is the master at both at spotting these things
and then promptly losing them.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to risk popping it down there. Whoa!
No.
There we go. See, that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we can get a nice wee look at it.
Yeah, on that lovely writing slate. That's a really cool find as well.
This is really cool because it has the math side here.
Yeah.
This is the gridded side, and the straight lines on the other side. But anyway, we digress. Lovely wee bead. Pop that back in there.
Okay.
Now, find number 3.
Right, now I'm really torn between this cute little chicken dish bottom.
It's very nice.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna have to say it's the frozen Charlotte. That is just so amazing that you found that.
That's very cool.
Okay.
But I think all in, you know,
Yeah.
it's a really great selection of finds today.
Yeah.
Found a really nice wee selection of these pipes, and one that
Yeah.
Nicole never mentioned.
This one,
This.
yeah, yeah.
Now this is it's a very Sherlock Holmes. I'm going to turn it round because you might have noticed, the eagle-eyed among you would have noticed that it's slightly imperfect. And by slightly imperfect, I mean it's broken.
It's got a funny shape, doesn't it? Yeah.
Now this, this just has Sherlock Holmes written all over it. Anyway, off to my 3 favourite finds.
Yeah, what are your
Now,
favourite finds?
No surprises here, I don't think, for anybody, is that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wee poison bottle there. It's a really nice wee green poison bottle. Flat surfaces here. I think there may be some residue of a label, maybe not. Not sure. Says not to be taken down there on the side. And it's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
That is, I think that's one of my best finds ever. I'm going to be saying that for weeks.
Yeah,
I'll be back referencing this. Favourite find number 2, I think, has to be this. I just love these wee jars.
They
I
are
think
so
they're
tiny.
they're really, really cool wee things. I love them to bits.
Yeah.
Other than that, third favourite find. You know, I don't know. I think, as usual, I'm going to pass my third favourite find back over to Nicole and just say that the wee jam jar and that awesome poison bottle just made my day worth it.
Okay then.
One extra bonus find then.
Oh, my bonus find. Well, then I can choose this little chicken dish, and I'm really tempted to dig through this entire pile here. And to see if the chicken is somewhere in here.
There's got to be a chicken somewhere.
Yeah. So,
Maybe another time.
No.
You know,
What a great day.
It was a fantastic day. We never found the mystery hole though.
Oh.
So, tune in next time when we'll be in search of mystery hole. What a day! Well, that's us for today, and I think you can all agree we've made a find today that's up there with that Victorian tear catcher. Awesome little poison bottle. I think it's one of the best things I've ever found. We never managed to find mystery hole, so we're going to have to get back along here soon to see what we can dig up in there. But for now, it just remains for me to say thank you so much for watching, liking and commenting on the videos. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do take a second to subscribe to the channel. A massive, massive thanks as always to everyone who's been supporting this channel through Etsy and through Ko-fi. As I like to say, that's what keeps the lights on. We'll see you next time, maybe in Mystery Hole.